Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Gina Vargas and today I'm gonna tell you 4 tips that helped me to survive a long distance relationship during these crazy times. Are you in a long distance relationship? I know it's difficult, but it's not impossible and we still can make it work. But first, I want to tell you this, and this is the most important thing in the whole video. Maybe I should tell you this at the end of the video so you can watch the whole video. But anyway, I just said it, and I want you to know this because this is very, very important. You should know what is your language of love. And if you don't know that, I want you to stop this video and go to the link below and buy that book, read that book, do the quiz, because this is gonna save your relationship. Okay, so I wait for you here. Okay, so now that you're back, let's start this. There are 5 languages of love: words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, gift, and physical contact. And of course, in a long distance relationship, we don't have physical contact. So if your main language of love is physical contact, don't worry, we still can make it work because we usually have 2 or 3 languages of love, so we still can work with the other 4. Tip number 1, communication. I know you have heard this before, but really, this is king in any relationship, but in a long distance relationship, this is one of the most important things. You need to set up how you're going to communicate with your partner and how many times. For example, my main language of love is words of affirmation. So for me, it's very important to be in contact with my partner during the day. I am the person who loves a message in the morning, a message in the night, or during the day. Let's say have a lovely day. But my boyfriend, he's not a fan of texting, and I'm sure a lot of men out there are not a fan of texting. But here's the thing, we have FaceTime. We said, okay, texting is not a thing for us, but we can do FaceTime calls. So we do 2 FaceTime calls, one in the morning when I wake up and one in the night when he's going to sleep because the time difference. And this is working perfectly for both of us. I am happy, I am very happy, and he's happy. So first you need to set up how you're going to communicate with your partner. Okay, tip number 2. You need to have a plan. When I'm gonna see you again, when are we gonna be together? And this is, I think, the most challenging part in a long distance relationship because it is expensive. It's expensive to travel, especially if your partner is in the other side of the world. So you need to save a lot of money. Save the most you can because you're gonna need it. And yeah, that's the challenging part. And I know it's hard to have a plan right now during COVID times because traveling is more and more difficult every day. But still, try to have a plan because that's gonna give your relationship some structure. Even though if the plan changes at the last minute, at least you have a little bit of structure in your relationship. So that is helping me and my boyfriend to survive. So tip number 3, share the most you can. Here you need to be very creative because this is gonna be your relationship the most of the time. Try to share pictures, some little videos when you work in the park. Try to watch a movie together. I'm gonna leave a link below also about this website. This website helps you to watch a movie together so you don't do FaceTime calls, and it's easier. I don't remember the name, my boyfriend knows the name, so I'm gonna ask him and I'm gonna leave the name somewhere here and the link below. So you can use that website. I think that's a good option to have. I don't know. Sharing moments makes your partner feel that is part of your life every day. So yeah, try to do things together. Now that we are the most of the time inside the house, I mean, we can definitely watch a movie together. Also, what I do with my boyfriend, maybe this is weird for many of you, but that's nice sometimes, is that we do FaceTime calls, but we don't talk. So he's doing his own things, I'm doing my own stuff, and we're just, like feeling the presence of the other person while we are doing our own things. So that's a very cool thing to do. I mean, I know maybe you think like that's crazy and unnecessary, but we do that some days and it feels good. So if you both are working in the computer, maybe do a FaceTime call and just have it there so it feels like you are sitting at the same table working together. So yeah, tip number 4, trust each other. And here is when knowing what is your language of love is gonna help you the most. Because if your bucket of love is full every day, you're gonna feel calm and happy about your relationship. I feel that when your bucket of love is not full, then you start feeling doubts about the relationship, hesitating about your boyfriend. You start feeling anxious about not being together. If you don't feel loved, then is when you start feeling like maybe it's not worth it. The relationship, and maybe it's not worth it. But I think if your bucket of love is full every day, the relationship is gonna be easy, even though you are separated. So that has been my experience in this relationship. And even though we are in a long distance relationship, I feel super close to my boyfriend. If you want an advice, just know what is your language of love and share that with your partner and work on make the bucket of love full of each other, because that's going to help you to survive during these COVID times and during the time when you are separated. That's it. I hope you like this little video, and I hope these tips help you in your long distance relationship, and I wish you and your partner are reunited very, very soon. I wish you a wonderful day and see you in my next video.